Officials already making sure players aren't getting too touchy over there, and the ball is tipped up. And we are underway here in Kingston. The Rams control the tip. It'll be Davis starting with it. Swings it over the far side. The Rams in their white uniforms. Back up top to Davis. Here comes the screen from Dutat. Rejected, though. Phillips had that hot hand. Thought about giving it inside, but instead gives it back up top to Davis. 10 on the shot clock. Dishes inside. Great positioning. Look out. They'll send it back where it came from. Good defensive stance from Harvard.
Dutat tried to force that one up there right inside on that left post. Didn't really have that much of an offensive production last year. Saw a bit of success early on in this season, but not on that attempt.
Rams and Harvard facing some injury stuff this season, but right now we're talking about a missed three-pointer on the far side. Whistle and a foul. That's going to stay right here as Sophie Phillips. Glenn Bello, a couple of offensive looks already for her, but still no scoring for either team's. Whistle and a foul. DeBras working inside, has to kick it out, but it gets rejected right back to her. Rhode Island still with possession. 7 to shoot. Jump shot baseline, that's off the mark, no good. And pulled down right there by Carly White. Scoreless to 6:20. Could this be the breaker? Yes, it can. Good shot there from Glenn Bello, the Staten Island, New York native, with the first points of the ball game. They look to push the pace momentarily before going inside to Touré. She goes up, whistle and a foul.
And she really spoke after the Lemoyne game, even to Sean. We saw her in the beginning of the season. Just an amazing jump shot, really a work of art.
Rodriguez, right side, guarded by Phillips. Touré playing defense, kicks back out to Rodriguez. Up top to White, 8 to shoot. White gets a screen, drives inside, has to throw it up, whistle and a foul. And Carly White with a shifty move.
Taking her place is Sanaya Glenn Bello.
No worries there.
He didn't want Chris to cook. Chris was cooking.
Don't listen to that official, Chris. You did a fantastic job as knocking down both of the free throws there to extend the lead for 3 for the Crimson. DeBras dishes to Touré. Look out, stolen away. Touré trying to get it back, and now DeBras is going to slow it down. Phillips, her 3-ball, tie game. As the Ryan Center letting them know.
And Touré slow to get up. We certainly hope she's all right.
We just talked about injuries, and not one that you would want to see as a front rim miss there. And a great rebound right there by Camara. Dutat, whistle and a foul on the drive right side. In is Sophia Vital. Phillips will take a shrimp, but seems to be A-okay. We know how tough she is. So Harvard gets possession back, as you mentioned, Aiden. They're looking to tie or take the lead. Swung over to the corner to Glenn Bello. Now shot fake, and nope, too many steps. Oh, actually, they're going to say she stepped out of bounds.
Seeming a lot of miscues coming throughout the season, especially just missed shots from the field. In previous games, Rhode Island has been missing open shots. Here, they really just can't seem to get open at all.
Vital, nice move, faked it, kicks it back to Dutat. Dutat, pump fake, off to Hyman. 4 to shoot. She's going to have to put one up. That's off the glass. And Touré, the hoop, the harm, and the holler. And that one off the back rim, but Hyman, offensive rebound. Davis drives inside, step through, off the glass, smooth like summer butter. And they're going to slow it down here. Mullaney had a touch momentarily. And that one well off the mark. Got a big rebound underneath. 14 seconds, Tammy Reese telling her squad to just take one. Hyman driving inside, dishes it off, or tried to anyway. And they're going to get a whistle and a foul.
It could have gone the other way.
I agree.
Maybe a bit of a sneaky elbow in there that only the referee could have seen.
White with the last chance at the buzzer. No good.
Familiar foe is back in the Ryan Center as the Harvard Crimson return to Kingston to face the Rhode Island Rams. As mentioned, the last time these teams met was this past March in the WNIT Super 16, where Harvard ended Rhody's postseason run 74-63. Conference play starts next week for the Rams, but first they have some unfinished business against Harvard. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Chris. Always appreciate your hard work on the sideline, sounding as good as ever, my friend, as the Rams Tisha Hyman, smooth jump shot right there. Harvard 1 of 13 from the field right now. Great possession defensively here for the Rams. Touré guarding inside, gets help defense, and a great job by Mae Touré. Underneath their own basket, we'll see who they try to go to. Rodriguez catches. Far side, here comes the screen down. 3 to shoot. Got to get one off. And she's going to say they do, but it won't matter. An offensive foul.
And put yourself in just the right position to draw that foul.
Nice spin move there by Touré. A little bit too strong off the back rim. And rebound comes down to Harvard. Rodriguez, pump fake, kicks it back out. Long three-pointer on the way. Katie Krupa.
Krupa previously 0 for 2 from beyond there. Knocks down the wide open trifecta from the top of the arc.
Touré inside. Kicks it back out. Hyman, 3-ball. She says, hey, whatever you can do. It again, instead goes inside to Rodriguez. Dishes it out to White. Her three-pointer, that's off the back iron. And Sophie Phillips comes away with the rebound for the Rams. Davis up to Phillips. Phillips looking to go all the way and looking for a foul. She's not going to get it. Harvard coming away with the defensive rebound. Three-pointer on the way, and that one a quick trigger for Mullaney as Mae Touré gets robbed on her jumper. Free throw line extended. Harvard tries to come away with it. Mullaney, another jump shot, knocks it down. Defensive play for Rhode Island, and now all of a sudden, it's a one-possession game.
Mullaney's so dangerous offensively. The last thing Rhode Island needs is for her to start getting comfortable.
Screen by Dutat. Hyman knocks it down. Hyman continues to be dominant from beyond the arc.
And that three-pointer, the 19-point, was brought to you by Cabinets Pop.
And that one, you can't leave Mullaney. Touré catches inside. She goes right back to her spot. Whistle on the foul, and she's fired up. And Aiden, one thing about Mae Touré that I love is oftentimes when you see players miss a shot, they'll be kind of hesitant.
No lost confidence for Touré there.
Dish inside, and rejected by Touré.
The thing with Touré is she has such great length. As long as she's in the right position, she doesn't have to do all that much.
Three-point opportunity, no good, and that one pulled down by Hyman on the offensive glass. Davis behind the back. Dutat thought about it. Touré, big dribble, spin move off the glass, whistle and a foul.
9 points on the evening.
First shot is up, and take it from us.
It's real.
Second shot, back to Mullaney. 7 to shoot. Mullaney, crossover, dishes it out. Long three-pointer on the way, that's off the mark. Touré tipped it away, and gets the screen from Dutat, goes back to her right, crossover, her 3-ball, nasty, unbelievable. But watch this one again. I mean, Aiden, this was unbelievable. Little behind the back, crossover, step back, and somebody give her her money. That's cash money.
That's Allen Iverson right there.
My goodness.
Kyrie Irving's more of an insult in New England. You got to pick a different player.
Oh, man, that's true. Us Boston fans, we don't really like that name.
No, not really.
Not really.
No.
Harvard with the basketball. They're going to have to try and see if they can find some offense, and that'll be a good start there from Gabby Anderson, Columbus, Ohio native.
You got to give Harvard credit, though. They're not letting Rhode Island stretch this lead too far. It stands at 8 right now, but despite going down 11-5 in the first, they've stuck here and battled in the second.
Davis just behind the free throw line, and that one knocks down.
Maybe they were practicing their step backs and warm-ups. No, that's back-to-back possessions with a step back draining from the top.
Just about 1 to 2 seconds separating shot clock and game clock. Lola Mullaney, the senior, directing traffic. Gets the screen, rolls to the basket, now dishes inside. That's off the mark, and Davis comes down with the rebound. 5 to shoot. Davis kicks it out to Hyman. 3-ball at the buzzer, no good. And that is how we will end the first half. And just like that, we're ready for action here in the second half. The Rams have the basketball with a 10-point lead. Dutat waits for the play to develop, gives it off to Davis. Phillips dishes inside to Touré, who goes up and under. And they're going to say that's an offensive foul, though. Just a little too much contact right there as Rodriguez does a nice job earning herself a defensive stop.
And one of those bang-bang plays, but both of those feet were planted. A good call there by the referee.
So Harvard trailing by 10 coming into the start of this, looking to get their offense back, and a wide open three would be a good way to start it, but no, as that one off the mark. Hyman runs it down and tips it away just to keep it in bounds, and pump fake on the left side, dishes to Touré. What a find! Somebody say point guard vision for Tisha Hyman. My goodness. She can score it, but she's also so unselfish with the basketball, Aiden.
Absolutely. Most people highlight points, but that was a pass to write home about.
And a nice pass right there from Rodriguez. As an easy bucket for Sanaya Glenballo. Back to a 10-point game here. Hyman. Left-hand dribble, dishes it off to Touré. Baseline jumper, smooth. Right out of the hand, you knew that was good. Dishes it off onto the far side. And look out, rejected inside by Touré. Rams looking to push the pace. Davis, spin move, up and under, and that's going to be waved off.
She shuffled her feet after the spin. We're getting word that it was indeed a travel, despite the dismay from the home fans. Come up there, and yep, that was a shuffle.
One too many steps there, turns it over. As Rodriguez underneath, all alone. Elena Rodriguez starting to find her rhythm here. Davis swings it around. Rhode Island slowing the pace down momentarily. Trying to go backdoor through Dutat, instead has it taken away. Rodriguez dishes it off, and all alone underneath. Davis back to Dutat. Dutat hands it right back to Davis. Pulls up. Davis. Good for two. Rams stretch their lead back to 10 here. And that one's taken away. Great defense once again here by the Rams. Pushing the pace. T.D. Davis dishes it inside. Touré up and under. A kiss off the glass for two.
Terrific vision. Davis finds Touré in between two defenders just outside the paint. And Touré with nothing else to do but to lay that one up and in.
And whistle and a foul as Lola Mullaney hits the deck to add to her totals. She had 8 in the first half, and now second shot on the way. Hits about every part of the rim and rolls off. So 1 for 2 from Mullaney.
That scream would have distracted me too. No, I mean that was a strong bellow from the 300s.
Somebody way up top just screamed their heart out on that free throw attempt.
It's the 6th man.
Phillips, pump fake, dishes inside to Touré. She's just going to pull up, and we saw her exact shot in pregame. And Aiden, when I tell you she didn't miss a single time from that area, and, well, why not make it translate to the game?
Well, I believe you.
Driving inside, here is Rodriguez. Guarded well by Dutat. Mullaney, 9 to shoot. Gets a screen. Left-hand dribble, kicks it back out. Rodriguez, 3-ball. Got it.
Rodriguez only shoots 25% from beyond the arc this year, but you give anybody a shot like that open, that much time, they're going to knock it down.
38-28, Rams leading. Touré calling for it. Really been feeling it recently. Spin move, step through, and whistle and a foul. As Touré draws the contact. Driving down from Vermont yesterday and had a lot of rain and a lot of fog, but made it down with not too much. Get the fire going, you know, something, maybe just relax inside kind of day, you know, couple of days. Cross court, and that one misses everything and easily gathered up by Maya Touré on the defensive rebound. Davis with it. Gets the screen. A lot of off-ball screens here from the Rams. Has a nice-looking jump shot and smooth right there. Comes down to the Crimson here. A lot of space right there for Mullaney. Dutat back into the game here for the Rams. Hyman, double team, doesn't matter. Step through, up and under. That one no good, bit wild, but got her own rebound. Kiss it back out to Braz, her three-pointer, no good. Sophie Sen doesn't even leave the floor. And that is not a knock. I want to clarify that. Just cleaning up the extra point right there. Sophie Sen comes in and takes advantage of every opportunity she makes. 15 on the shot clock. Driving inside, up and under, whistle, and a foul
for the Crimson. 1.3 points per game.
30 seconds left to go. Hyman crosses to her left, dishes it off. Touré, pump fake, steps through, can't get it to go, and battle for the rebound is pulled down inside. Harvard going to hold for one here. 7 to shoot. Looking for an opportunity, looked away. Dutat steals it, and she hits the deck hard. Rocking with you here in corner number 4 as the Rams with an 11-point lead over the Crimson. Rhode Island 2-0 so far against Ivy League opponents, looking to make it 3-0 and looking to earn some revenge. As last year, the Harvard Crimson knocked off Rhode Island not once but twice, including that game that we talked about earlier in this contest,
which sent them to the Great 8 and sent Rhode Island home. Against Lemoyne, they held an advantage in all 4 quarters.
Up ahead, Touré running the floor. She finished, no, off the rim, no good. A rare mistake from Touré. And a broken down defense. Rhode Island needs to go back to their bread and butter, as Touré will try to do just that. No good. Dutat offensive rebound. Extra possessions are huge. Sophie Phillips, game time. She's been quiet tonight, but she just sent this crowd into an electric shockwave. Three-pointer to respond. Dishes to Dutat on the far side. Davis calling for it. Now gets it back. Right-hand dribble. She's going to go all the way inside, and a kiss off the glass for 2. Swinging it around to the right side. Another one on the way, and no good right there that time by Katie Krupa. Up ahead, Sophie Phillips finishes off the glass, right hand over Harvard here in a fantastic matchup today. Harvard needs to find some offense. Rodriguez, they're going to say she double dribbled. She picked it up and guarded closely there by Mullaney, as Davis goes right back inside, whistle, a foul.
And now Dee Davis with a trip of 2 shots to reach double digits.
Hoping that she's A-OK, no matter whether you're the home or visiting team. You never like to see a player now onto the far side. Mullaney wanted it, but couldn't get it there was Glenn Bello. Mullaney, Rodriguez, pump fake, back to the far side. 3-ball on the way, and a big-time shot from the... Hyman, step back, behind the back. That one no good. Nearly had a Sports Center top 10 play. Mullaney dishes inside, and once again working. Final 5 minutes of basketball coming your way right here at the Thomas M. Ryan Center, Rhode Island and Harvard, in a 53-45 battle. Rhode Island leading as Touré catches, shoots up and under, no good, off the front rim.
Harvard, 4 of their last 5 from the field have dropped in their comeback attempt, looking to keep that trend going.
Dishing inside, Rodriguez found a gap.
Looking to maintain a lead, definitely not a trend that you want to see.
Hyman dishes to Dutat, who thought about a baseline jumper, but instead dished it to Phillips. Davis, left side, splits the defense, count the basket. And just when Rhode Island needs a basket, you knew it was going to probably go from either the hands of Davis or Hyman, and Davis right there answers the call. Look at this, just so smooth.
Takes the original screen from Touré.
Already got 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists on her evening. And got robbed on that free throw attempt. Davis trying to jump into the passing lane, nearly stole it away. Rodriguez tried to go for the reverse layup. She's fouled. Wasn't much. Rodriguez.
But they've been excellent. That just their second miss of the night.
Every offensive possession becoming more and more important. This is where the clock is your friend, but you can't take your foot off the gas. And Hyman, highway robbery. All of a sudden, you're just putting for par. Nobody likes just a plain old par.
I mean, depending on what your skill level is. I mean, I would take a par any day of the week.
Yeah, actually, you and me both. But maybe if Bryson Richards was here. As a buried three from way downtown. As Davis crossover to the left side. Floater in the lane, no good. Misses everything. And all of a sudden, Rodriguez with the rebound. A 4-point game. Mullaney gets the screen, comes off of it hard. She's going to be in player control foul, and the absolute right call right there. Retreat dribble. Dutat, big time shot from the elbow, no good. Rodriguez with the rebound.
Now every defensive possession for Rhode Island is crucial. Cannot allow any wide open shots.
4-point ball game. Anderson pulls up. Free throw line extended and knocks it down. Gives it back to Davis. Gets a screen from Touré. Back to Touré up top. 5 to shoot. Rolls inside. That's going to be offensive. And back into the game with that foul allows Lola Mullaney to return.
And you know, Noah, for the 6 returning Rams from last year in that WNIT game, the flashbacks start to roll in. Harvard with a 20-11 advantage here in the fourth. They led 22-9 in March.
Shot for the lead. Got it! My goodness, Katie Krupa gives Harvard the lead with under a minute to go here. Rhode Island going to call timeout, and Tammy Reese takes a much-needed breather for these Rams. Couple-point difference. 22-9 was that last quarter in the WNIT. Harvard came storming back, and they've done so again here. They lead it by 1. Davis gives it to Phillips. Thought about it. Now lets one go from downtown. Sophie Phillips. You called her number, and she answered. Listen to him. Harvard will inbound right next to us here at the table. And up ahead to go get this one is Carly White. She sets up the offense. Rodriguez, right side, dishes into Mullaney. Mullaney up and under, no good, tipped away, and Dutat comes away with it. Knocked out of bounds. And it'll be Rhode Island basketball at a moment of chaos, but the Rams get possession back.
And now it comes down to whether Harvard wants to play a foul game or not.
So all the way on the other side, 20 seconds, so the shot clock is off. It's just game clock here, and immediately fouls Sophie Phillips.
Sophie Phillips shoots 56% from the charity stripe this season. Now these are the biggest shots of the game.
First shot up and off the back rim. And that one, you want to get it, but now this one, Aiden, you really want to have this because now no matter what, you'd at least get a shot. And she does just that, so extends the lead to 3. So you can foul a bad free throw shooter, be down 1, hope they make 1, or even if they make 2, you still have another chance at trying to get a basket here. But we'll see what Harvard wants to do. 19 seconds here, down by 3. White with the basketball, right side. Here comes Mullaney, gets the screen. 11 seconds. If it's going to come from 3 now. Mullaney with the basketball, way downtown. Her shot off the rim. Battle for the rebound is pulled down by Dutat, and the Rams are going to win it.
Well, not just yet. There's going to be 0.6 seconds, but it's going to take a miracle and a half. They'll have to have Rhode Island miss both shots. So it's not impossible, but it certainly is improbable.
So she'd have to miss both. Dutat misses that one.
She's better off purposefully missing this one,
yes,
and not allowing them to set anything up.
Yep. And here, Dutat with .6. Her shot off the rim, no good. And Mullaney not even going to get a chance as the Rams hold on.